It's so easy to go to the pantry and just grab your favourite noodle packets out of the pantry and cook them up. But what happens if you don't have any noodles in the pantry?
Oh, you go to the shop.
You can go to the shop, but just say the shop's too far away.
Oh, no. You make your own.
Oh, there we go. I knew you'd catch on with that one. So this is a really simple noodle recipe, and just to show that anyone can make them at home, it's just a matter of mixing them together. 3 cups of flour go into here, and Preeya, if you can pour some sesame oil in there, about a teaspoon, and that gives it some flavour. Some people think putting sesame oil in there stops it from sticking. It doesn't. It just gives it a lovely flavour. And you'll notice any dough that I make it, whether it's a pasta dough or a noodle dough or a dumpling dough, I always put just a little bit of oil, whether it's extra virgin or sesame oil. And I'm going to put about a cup of warm water. And I won't put it all in. I'll save a little bit for later on.
Okay.
And if you want, you could mix that around, or you want me to get my hands?
I know you like to get your sausage fingers in there. Go on.
Exactly. I like to just mix it around like this. Oh, that's lovely warm water. And you can see it's coming together beautifully. You like this, don't
Lovely
you?
warm water.
Yeah.
He's just having a nice sensory experience.
Well, I love this type of thing, and I just want to make a really soft noodle dough because I want it to roll out really quickly and easily. So I just sort of crumble it together. And at this stage, you can see it's a little bit dry. So I'll put the last little bit of water in there. And I reckon I'll be able to bring that together nice and gently. Just have a feel of that. It feels soft, doesn't it?
It does, very soft, like a cloud.
Like a little puffy cloud. And once you've got it mixed up and rolling around to a nice little dough, it's just a matter of taking it out and giving it a bit of a knead on the board here.
Okay.
And then you can take that bowl away.
Oh, take it. You don't want these little bits, Chef?
Well, I'm just going to leave them there for later on. I don't want to add them because I reckon I've got the right consistency here. So if I add those little crusty bits there, it'll be a little bit dry and I'll have to add some more water to it.
It'll tip over.
Exactly.
I hear you. It's delicate balance.
Well, I'm just going by feel of that. Now have a feel of that dough there. And
yes, getting firmer.
It's getting a little bit firmer, but it feels like it's together and not too sticky. So I just roll it around here and pick up all those little bits of dough on the outside here. And then if you could dust the board with me.
I can.
A little sprinkling of flour all the way over. And yeah, that's it.
Okay,
perfect.
good.
Perfect. That's the dough.
Lovely, easy.
I've got a piece of wood here that I got from one of the local hardware stores. If you haven't got a rolling pin, you can go get one of these. This would be a curtain rail holding the curtains up.
That's a big curtain rail. I was thinking a poster of a 4-poster bed.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of rolling the dough out. Now, you could rest it if you want, but I didn't need it very much, so it doesn't need a lot of resting. And I wanted to show you how easy it is to roll it out. Now, you're going to dust it with a bit of flour.
Oh, more? Okay.
Yeah. Your job today is to be the board...
flour person.
The flour person. And if you've got someone helping you dust it and, you know, roll out as well, you can do it.
It's happier times, isn't it?
Exactly.
Making noodles together.
Exactly.
Making food together, I genuinely think, brings people together. Cooking together, being in the kitchen, that's my fondest memories.
Okay.
Food is about more than just nutrition. It's about comfort, joy, devastating moments, making noodles together, crying into the noodles.
You've really taken to this noodle making, haven't you? It's just such a beautiful thing. I know exactly what you mean. It's just something that's really important. And some of the best memories that I have are in my Nonna's kitchen.
Yeah.
You could just imagine me, a chubby little boy sitting in Nonna's kitchen. Come on, dust it.
Dust it. Well, I was in Baranani's kitchen, so
That's
some
it.
of my fondest memories are her making her tuna curry or tuna pasta, you know, just fondest memories.
The old tuna curry, there we go. I
Oh,
love that.
yeah, here we go.
And I just roll it out like this so we get it all together. Now, I can roll it out really thin, but I want a thick, wide noodle, something that's going to be sort of chunky and just...
Oh.
You're going to want to get your meat into,
Okay,
you know?
good.
And with this piece here, we'll just dust it with a bit more flour like this because we don't want it to stick together. Now, you can cut these many, many ways, but what I like to do is put a nice amount of flour on there and then roll it up like this. You like this?
Lovely, I am.
Easy peasy, isn't it?
Now
Sharp
we're going to
knife.
cut. Here we go.
There we go.
Big fat noodles, he said. Okay.
Big, fat, chunky
I was anticipating
noodles.
thicker, but that's okay.
Oh, you want them thicker than that?
Oh, no, that's good. That's okay.
You sure?
I love it.
I can roll.
Oh,
I can
it's
cut
okay. We know you can do
Okay,
it, Chef.
all right, I'll
This
keep-
is nice. Oh, wow, he's getting thicker as we go.
There we go. All the way down here like that. And once you've got them, they're really easy to put together. You just put a little bit
Lovely.
of flour on the top here like this, and then you just loosen it up. Nice,
Beautiful.
big, fat, chunky noodles.
I
Look at
love this. Yeah, very easy.
Now,
Lovely.
if you wanted to, you can always stretch them out a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is, if you hold the basket like that.
Oh, yes.
Pop these on here for a couple of minutes, and that just allows the air to get to them.
Okay.
And we'll spread them out like this. And then we've got everything ready to go. We'll give this a bit of a wipe down, and I'll show you how to put this together.
Lovely.
Okay, Preeya, ready to go. My noodles are here, my hot water's here, and my pan is here, nice and hot as well. The thermo signal in that middle, a little bit of extra virgin oil, olive oil in there.
Okay.
Just to get it started. We want some frying action going on.
Lovely.
Listen to that.
Thank you.
It's nice having someone in the kitchen to help.
Is it? How do you know if that's a sarcastic comment or
No, not at all. You know, when you hand something over like that, you've got someone to, you know, grab things from you.
You've got a mate in me. You've got a friend in me.
Yeah, except when they're singing, though. That's another thing altogether. Shallots in here, garlic in here, chilli in here, and ginger. You can see how I've left the ginger nice and
I love
in
that.
little sticks?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just stir this around. Now, I've got 2 eggs there. I want you to crack them in that bowl. And also, I want you to have that curry powder ready to go. That's what's going to give it a lovely, lovely flavour. And I've got some chicken that's been poached and shredded nice and thin like that. And I'll add the chicken in here as well. The chicken's already cooked, so all we're doing is warming it up a little bit and stirring it around. Now, it's all coming together beautifully.
Very easy.
All right. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of curry powder in there. If you want to pass me some of that.
I can do it if you like.
I would grab a spoon if I was you.
Okay.
A spoon over there.
Okay.
It's just one of those...
I was going to do it my way, but that's okay. I'll just hand it. I can see.
I find that if you just try and pour it like this, you get too much, you can't take it out. So
Okay,
I
Mum.
find
That's my mother.
if you use a spoon like this, you can get the exact amount that you want in there.
I love that
like
you didn't let me use it with a spoon. You literally, I saw the look and I knew he wanted it in his own pour.
There we go. I'll hand
Understood.
that back to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. And you just stir it. How's that aroma?
Lovely. Love curry powder. Such a nice, easy way to add lots of flavour.
Exactly. And that's stirring up nicely. Now, at this stage here, we're going to chop the noodles in.
Oh.
Because they're fresh noodles, they're going to cook really quickly. Even though they are a bit thick, you know,
Yeah.
they're going to cook fairly quickly. Salt's in there already. Well, I'll put a bit more salt in there and grab these noodles and pop them in. These are quite thick noodles, so they will get a lot of volume to them. Pop them over there out of the way. And I like to stir them around with this spoon. If you want to grab the spoon, then give it a little bit of a stir.
I can do something.
Yeah, you can. I'll just watch you very closely. I don't want you to muck anything up.
I won't.
In goes some salt as well.
Lovely.
While you're stirring that, at the same time and simultaneously, if you can get some of that coriander and the spring onion and give it a choppity chop for me.
Oh, come on. I'm
we
going to
go.
leave that there for you,
All right,
friend.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Now, you can smell that curry flavour,
I
can't
can.
you?
Beautiful.
Really nice. In go the eggs, and I just drop them in like that. Using a good non-stick pan, you just bust them up a little bit. Like the egg going through there,
I
chunky
like that.
egg.
Beautiful.
Lots of nutrition. This is like a keto, Pritikin, superfood kind of thing. Lots of flavour in here. Oh, a little bit of pepper in here as well. Normally I get really excited, but I'm just keeping myself calm this time.
I do think the people at home should know that when you get into the stir-fry mode, I do find you in a frenzy. So I'm chopping here, trying not to put my fingers in through your noodles.
All right, well, I'm in control here. Now, the noodles are coming up beautifully. As soon as they come to the top, I know they're ready. So you just grab them and pop them straight into the pan here like this.
Lovely. They do cook rather quickly.
They do. They do. Very much like pasta. Some chilli sauce in there, some herbs in there.
I've chopped the whole coriander and all the spring onion, chef, as per the brief. There you go.
Soy sauce, chilli sauce, bring it over.
Yes. Pop the chilli sauce in.
In it goes. Lots and lots of soy.
All of it?
All
Here
of
we
it
go.
in there. We want it nice and red
Beautiful.
hot.
I love this.
Crispy chilli oil, lots of good flavour in there. Off we go. And then all I need to do is toss that together like that. Look at that. Looks good, doesn't it?
It does.
And I'm just going to pop this straight into the bowl here like this. Look at these lovely noodles going in there.
Oh,
chicken.
Smells amazing.
Lots of flavour. Perfect portion size for that bowl there. I reckon that's enough for 2 or 3 people. You can imagine putting this down on the table. You'd have some veggies on there, you know, another meat dish, maybe some...
put lots of veggies through here.
Peking duck. Yeah, that's probably the
Broccoli.
perfect
Yeah, I'm
amount.
thinking, okay, well, I'm thinking you could put even more. Yeah. Here we go. Delicious. So much flavour in there. Love the noodles, really thick and soft.
Just like me.
Just like you.